We like to call it the Supernatural Hour. And now, our hosts.
Welcome to Supernatural Hour. This is Ravyn.
This is Tim.
This is Dawn.
We've got a little bit of business we need to discuss. I do have to tell you, no dogs were harmed in the recording of this podcast. You'll notice you do not hear barking dogs. They are cloistered. That's the word of the day. They are cloistered in my bedroom. So it should be a bark-free, safe dog zone podcast. Although as far as animals go, if you were to look in our fabulous studios, my microphone has a raven on it because that's my new nickname. And my raven's looking pretty hashed.
We actually got you a little figurine of a raven as well at Synchronicities.
I do, and it is up in my bedroom being happy.
It's her awesome, one of her spirit animals. Also, as far as business goes, we forgot to mention this on our last episode, but we are still selling Supernatural Hour and Advanced Paranormal gear on our website. If you go to theadvancedparanormal.com, there's a link under the merchandise tab that will take you there, and you can buy stuff like t-shirts and tote bags and notebooks, coffee mugs, travel mugs. There's all sorts of cool stuff. Go check it out. That's kind of all I have for business right now.
Awesome.
I'm assuming we don't have any recent investigations.
We don't actually. We have one tomorrow, so we can talk about that for maybe the next podcast or the podcast after.
We're about a month because we're actually recording 2 episodes in a row here, so
exactly. So
magic of podcasting.
You won't get it on your next podcast. Actually, the reason we're doing 2 in a row is the next time we would normally record, I will be in Oman. And everyone goes, what?
What's Oman?
Where?
Oman!
Oman. It's a country by Saudi Arabia. So if I have
thought
any...
that's what little kids said when something was wrong.
No. So if I have any cool ghost stories in a foreign country, I will be sure to let you know when we get back on our next podcast.
I do have a stone that I will talk about this week, and it is called Jet. Like the airplane, I guess. Jet is actually a black stone in color. Its appearance is coal-like, and it's usually polished and very small. Its rarity is actually readily available, and its source is worldwide, especially in the United States. Now, some of the attributes of jet is it's actually formed from the fossilized wood, but it looks like coal. It has been used as a talisman since Stone Age times. It draws out negative energy and alleviates unreasonable fears. When it's worn around the neck, it is a stone of protection. It guards against violence and illness and provides protection during spiritual journeying. It was used in olden times to protect from entities of darkness. Now, it is said that those who are attracted to this stone are old souls who have a long experience of being incarnated on the earth. Jet can also be used to open the psychic experiences and to assist the quest for spiritual enlightenment. Traditionally, jet jewelry was said to become part of the body of the wearer. This suggests that jet jewelry that is inherited or purchased should be cleansed with particular care. Jet used in healing should be thoroughly cleansed after each application. Jet is also said to stabilize finances and to protect businesses. It can be placed in a cash box or the wealth corner of the house, which is the far left rear corner, or business premises. Psychologically, Jet promotes taking control of life. It balances mood swings and alleviates depression, bringing stability and balance. Jet cleanses the base chakra and stimulates the rise of the Kundalini force. You want to place this at the chest. It will direct the Kundalini force towards the crown chakra. As far as the healing aspects, Jet treats migraines, epilepsies, and colds. It diminishes glandular and lymphatic swellings and heals stomach pain. It's traditionally used for menstrual cramps, apparently. The position you want to use this, you can actually put it anywhere on your body. You can use it as jewelry, and if you do so, it should be set in silver. And that is our stone for this episode.
Okay, so my stone that is called Jet, which is what we've just been talking about, I bought it in Salem, Massachusetts. So
What were you doing in Salem, Massachusetts?
You were with me.
I know, but they don't.
We just went for fun. We actually, So Don had to go for work, and I went because I'd never been to Boston. So while he was working, I tooled around Boston and saw cool stuff. I went to old graveyards and saw old dead people. And then I said, we've got to go to Salem while we're here. I said, Salem can't be too far from Boston because Massachusetts is only this big. I'm holding my fingers really close together on the map. And it wasn't. It was like a, 45-minute train trip?
Yeah, it was like 20 miles or something.
And so we went, it was the off season. The on season didn't start for like a week. But even though a lot of the places weren't open, there were a lot of places that were, and it was really cool. So after you go to Tower of London, pop over to Salem because it's awesome as well.
Oh, that's on my list. I was actually supposed to go to there last year, but ended up being a little more expensive than what we wanted, apparently. So we went to Disneyland instead, which I think was the most costly trip, but I had fun. So, but Salem is on my list of places I want to go.
It's awesome.
Thanks for tuning in and listening to this episode of the Supernatural Hour.
And listen to our next one. It's going to be super cool, too. I'm excited for that one.
Peace out, butterflies.
See ya.
Later.
You've been listening to the Supernatural Hour at AdvancedParanormal.com. The Supernatural Hour is part of the Radio Ronin network found at RadioRonin.com. Copyright 2021 by Advanced Paranormal Services.